What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if you're new here, I'm a working class individual just like you, trying to figure out how to trade the foreign exchange market. Mostly the foreign exchange market, but I like to dabble, here and there in other things. And in my last video, I was talking about Nio because Nio was at $13 to $14 a share, and something in my gut was telling me that that was too good to be true. Nio at $13 to $14 a share. I was like, what? Really? Okay. So, it was still coming down, so I threw an order at $10, figuring possibly it would hit $10, and I was cool with that, $10, I'm in, I'll hold it even if it goes lower. Well, the very next day it went up 26%. And then today it went up almost another 11%. So I went in and did the math. If I had jumped in right at like 13 something a share and put in what I wanted to put in, I'd be up almost $800 in a few days. But it is what it is. I didn't get in time. So yeah, Nio pushed up, broke this swing high, so obviously I'm gonna wait for retracement and see if I can get picked up around $18.43. So I've got an order sitting right here for 70 shares of Nio. So we will see what happens there. CEI is starting to scare me. It is just not looking good. So I'm gonna go in and set a stop loss at probably 69 cents, around there. So if we breach this swing low, I'm out. This was more of a speculation play, and I was calling this on the way down. I'm like, oh, this could be good, this could be good, this could rally like fast and hard and make some money. And I had my order sitting just a bit too low. I was down here at like 34, 35 cents. Well, it rallied from 46 cents or 43 cents or something like that. 45. So you win some, you lose some, but definitely the charts said that this was a good idea. And who knows, you could probably hold this long term and just wait for it to jump up and then get out, but I'm not. Nah. I'm not gonna speculate with the retirement portfolio. I shouldn't be doing that. I'll let this go. Once it closes, then I'm out. I'm gonna just start trying to roll into companies that I like for the long term and stick with it. GLDG is doing good. Gold. GLDG is doing very nice for the portfolio. That one needs no action. Just let her go. MetLife. Hit my take profit. I'm out. So, this was a little scary. We just came all the way down and breached the 200-day EMA. Like, that is not good. But I'm like, okay, well, this looks like a shoulder, head, swing break. Actually, no, it's a bearish rotation. We closed below wicks and bodies. And, yeah, I figured it would come back up at least to this line. So, take profit was sitting right here. It took me out. And now we will see what happens, if this was a good idea to get out or was it not a good idea. Is this going to keep going, or is it going to find resistance here and go down? If it goes down, then we did the right thing. If it goes up, then then we just learned an important lesson, right? Right. Bitcoin! The Bitcoin's up! This was just at 42,000 a minute ago, but it pushed down slightly. But we're up in the Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking good. For some reason, Ethereum has been doing even better the last couple of days. Maybe I should put some of my Bitcoin into the ETH. Might be a good idea. All right, now the foreign exchange. Euro USD, we're up 160 bucks. So on the big picture here, this is a great spot to be at. If this pattern holds and this thing continues up, then like we're in a great spot, and I don't want to lose my seat. You know what I mean? So I see another forecaster that thinks that possibly, or he's saying that Euro USD is going to make another move down. That's what I'm hearing, right? Euro USD is going to go down. Oh, if it does, you know, as long as we don't break this swing low here. I only have 10,000 units here. If this thing pushes down one more time, I could add on. Because I think, you know, I think this is a good spot to be in, bigger picture wise. So we will see what happens here. We'll see how that plays out. Oh wow, USD CAD. Maybe are they gonna come up and get me before they go down, or they know I'm there? They're like, nah, leave that guy. GBP NZD. So I'm in the negative a bit on this, but this is the line I think it's gonna hit before it goes. Is this line right here? I mean, this is huge monthly support, and we have not hit that yet. So I think potentially this needs to breach, hit that, and then it's gone. See you later. But we breached that, then I was wrong. I'm out. But that, I mean, that's, yeah, bullish rotation on the monthly chart. That's a huge sign of strength here, I would say. Buying pressure, yeah, I don't know. This just seems like the best spot to be in, unless, you know, it's that one time you got this whole trend and then you decide to get in right here and then it breaches, right? Your shit luck kind of stuff. Aussie, New Zealand, I mean, this one's kind of tough here. I was up 500 bucks. $500 right here. And I'm just watching it whittle away to nothing. But again, you know, I think we have a decent seat here for a bigger picture move down. But I did see this area right here on the weekly chart. I mean, it's a huge area of resistance. And if you look really close on the weekly chart, we never hit it. We never touched that area. So that was, you know, that should have been a clue to me that this was going to come back up. And it seems like it takes more than that. Just, I mean, how often do you see the stock market, or I mean the foreign exchange or anything, just go straight up and then straight back down? It usually kind of does a little dance. It'll hit it once, go down, come up, hit it again, then go down. Or do all this madness, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I'm considering, because from here to this yellow line, I mean, that's $114. So, you know, that I would be in the negative. If this comes through my order and hits that line, I'll be $114 in the negative. And yeah, it's, you know, minimal, and it's like we're gonna hit that probably and keep going down, but it's $114. So if this is gonna come up through my order, I'm gonna try to get out with something, but I'm gonna wait and make sure, like, if it gets to here, then guaranteed it's going all the way. But I don't want to take it now and then have it, you know, break this high, come down, because this could be what happens too. Possibly now that we breached this swing high, this will come down, maybe find support here, and then come back up. So if this thing makes a move down, maybe take profit then, and then throw another order up here. But then again, what if it comes down and then just keeps going down. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it, but if this thing's gonna come up and it looks like it's gonna take me out, I'm gonna just get out with whatever I can. 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks, and then set another order right before this yellow line and try to get back in up there. Because, yeah, this is the area, to me, is right there. And we never hit it. So I really think this is a part of what I was missing, is seeing the bigger picture and being patient. So I just want to show you something here. So look at this turn here, for instance, right? Market came down, it hit this area of support, and then it moved up. So these are weekly candles. So the market took 2 weeks. 2 entire weeks to hit an area, the market to turn, and start hitting the other way. 2 weeks. But it's not always like that. So I've actually seen, okay, let's go down here. So here we are, right? Now we're on the monthly chart. Price came down, hit this area of support. It took 1, 2, 3, almost 4 months. 4 months for the market to turn. You know, it's coming down, it sat here, and then it turned. We have 4 monthly candles, even though the 4th monthly candle was the move. But, you know, there's even, I mean, look at this. I mean, it bounced up, came back down. But still, this I consider the turn, right? Because came down, kind of did the dance, and then it started to go. So it's a patience game, and I think just trusting the higher time frames. And I see so many times where I've left insane amounts of money on the table. Like, I am so pissed at myself because of this. Aussie JPY, I was talking about this forever. I'm like, oh my god, this chart looks so bullish. I want to be buying this. And I just never did. Price started retracing, and I don't know, something made me change my mind. I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's bearish now because it was coming down. But I didn't trust in the higher time frames. Maybe I forgot about it, and I decided not to get in at this line. Something was like, no, I'm not going to get in. And look what happened from that line. I mean, it just went crazy. So I threw in an order here with the take profit just so I could see. Like, if we put 50,000 units there and we got to where we are now, that's over 3 grand. I mean, that's insane. So, yeah, I want to see these things play out. Need to be patient and understand, because I was always way too zoomed in. I think that was my biggest problem, is I was expecting things to just go, then they start going your way, and then they start coming against you, and you're like, what is going on? But this is what's going on. You know what I mean? The market is turning. It's fighting. Sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes weeks, but as long as structure is intact, as long as we don't break this swing low on Euro USD, we are fine. We have nothing to worry about. So it doesn't matter. I will just sit here patiently. And if this thing comes a little bit lower, then I could even add on a little bit more. But then if it does break that swing low, then I just added on to a loss that was unnecessary. So I say we just, you know, I got a good position and a good spot, I think, for you know, a bigger picture move. Let's see how it plays out. So we got one there. We got GBP, NZD. Again, looks like a good spot. And Aussie New Zealand looks like a good spot. But, you know, there might be a few things overlooked, like that other level there. But we got to let them play out and just be patient. I know it's going to take a while, but, you know, if this starts to work, you know, these bigger picture, be patient moves, then we can just try to start lining them up one after another, and actually try to see them coming. Go and start marking charts out. Okay, and say, all right, if price gets to there, I'm in, and just leave an order sitting there, like months ahead of time. That's probably how the professionals do it. You know what I mean? They have orders set way ahead of time. They see these things coming months in advance. But first off, we got to see how these three play out. And yeah, that's what we need to do for now. So yeah, that's it for this one. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. We'll see what happens. But I'm holding. Holding firm.